Whew! Today is going to be interesting. Hello, by the way. So, I thought my practice time was going to be a lot faster than anybody else, but the gap is 1/10 of a second right now in practice. Qualifying is going to start in just a few minutes, and well, let's just say I shared my setup. That might have something to do with it, but it might not. It could just be that Inochi is freaking flying, which, I mean, he is anyway, even if it was my setup. That's a really fast time. Yeah, so hopefully I can still qualify in first. I like to qualify in first all the time. It's great. Let me drink some more water. Okay, so I'm gonna do some more practice in a second. I just need to chillax a bit, I think, because I went out and set a faster time because he was too close. I was like, I gotta go faster. Last race of the season, I'm only 1 point in the lead because I came in third in that one race where I crashed a bunch of times being a dummy. So I really need to come ahead of both Will and Patrice. I don't actually have to worry too much about Inochi beating me, but it's one of those things where, like, I don't want to come in second place. I don't want to qualify in second place. I want to win. I mean, I can win the season without beating him. So I don't need to worry. I don't need to focus on that. But it is one of those things where, like, I see somebody getting close to my time, and I'm like, I don't want to come in second. I want to come in first. Sometimes, though, in situations like this, if you want to win the championship, and not just every single race, it's best to focus on the actual threats to the championship, which is the people who are in second and third, and just finishing ahead of both of them, because they're tied on points, 1 point behind me. It's kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure they're tied on points. They're basically tied for second, as far as I remember, after the drop. And if I'm having to battle somebody for the lead, it's going to make it trickier to stay ahead of everybody else, you know? So if he gets in front of me, I'm not going to fight too hard. I'm just going to wait for a mistake, right? Say I qualify second. Like, worst case scenario, I qualify second or third even. Like, I say I mess up real bad, I qualify third somehow. I don't think that's going to happen. But if I qualify third, it might be pretty bad. But I can still just wait in second place and wait for a mistake, because I have a whole hour to get by that one person, you know? Whereas if I qualify in second place, I'm just gonna chill in second place. Like, if I finish second behind Inochi, I win the championship. It's fine. All I gotta do is, you know, stay behind him. Don't pressure him so much that he's defending, and we can possibly drive away. Because if he's driving on my pace, I don't need to fight him to get ahead of him, right? That won't benefit me. All I need to do is, you know, try to keep my race pace up without making him defend. And, you know, wait for a mistake. If he makes a mistake, I'll just pass him. It's not a big deal. I don't have to try to force a mistake. I don't have to do all that stuff that I would normally have to do. But, you know, there's also that part of me that's like, I don't want to qualify second. I don't want to finish second. I want to win every race and get pole every race. You know, that's just what I want to do. It's just, that's what everybody wants, right? Everybody wants to qualify first and win every race. So I just have to make sure I don't let too much pressure build up on me for like trying to win. Just need to stay calm and, you know, do the thing. It's not hard. Just drive my race. Alright, so I'm just kind of doing some practice laps just to, you know, stay in the rhythm for qualifying. I'm not pushing right now because I've already done a lot of practice warm up for this, and I don't want to. I'm trying to take a break a little bit, let my brain rest before qualifying starts, which should be any minute, honestly. I don't even think anybody's joined the Discord voice chat, though. Anybody there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if anybody was in here.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. Just thought I'd join you guys for the finale here. Probably won't do the race, but I'll hang out until then. Turn some laps.
Alright. I'm not sure why there's not more people in voice chat this close to the race start.
So what are the standings looking like?
I think I'm 1 point in the lead, and I think Will and Patrice are tied for second, I think. So it's like really close.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. That'll make for an exciting final race.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially since everybody's pretty close on times so far. Is it a yellow flag? Why is there a yellow flag? There's nobody on track. Also, I like how the yellow flag was behind the yellow fuel symbol. Like, how am I supposed to notice that there's a yellow flag if the UI puts it behind my fuel light? I managed to get the leaderboard over here on the left. I don't know how I did it. It just kind of went over there. One of these days I'll figure out how Assetto Corsa works. I was practicing earlier to see how the car drives with tire wear, and so I was drifting the whole track basically with full fuel and everything, and it wasn't that slow to drift the car with this setup. Once it's like the tires start to wear a little bit, it still goes pretty quick. I don't think I would do that in the race as a strat, because even if you take tires, they seem to wear before the halfway point, so you'd be losing time towards the end of every stint that you're out, you know, waiting for to pit. And there's no way a two-stop strategy would work. Like, it's just not going to work. Also, drifting is risky in this car. It's pretty twitchy. It understeers a little too much when the tires are good, but when the rears start to wear, because the rears will go first, you can just kind of drift it. But I'm going to try to avoid doing that, honestly, like I said, for tire wear purposes. Drifto. like that, you know, like you just do that for the whole the whole race. Nah. Alright, I'm not sure where everybody is. There's only 5 people on grid. Am I like... Have I got the start time wrong? I don't think so.
Yeah, these cars have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, everybody seems to like them. I'm glad.
Wish I could have made more races, but since I only made the first one, and I'll show up for the last.
Oh, too much. Not enough steering lock. Not enough steering lock for that. Alright. Left front in the dirt never hurt. I'm just playing around. People should be joining the server soon. I don't know where everybody is. It's the last race.
Not a good start.
Hey, Patrice is here, finally. Yeah, this is my tofu delivery setup. Shortcut. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna stop playing around. I'm antsy for qualifying to start. Let's do a decently fast lap. Let's let you see what it looks like. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Yeah, it's my qualifying setup. Maybe I should put some more fuel in it, but you know what? I'm gonna put some more fuel in it, because how many laps is that? I didn't count. It's probably not enough. I'll be able to tell in the pits. Fuel, lap 7. Let's do 9. And that's probably plenty. And it's only 2 extra liters, so it's not that big of a deal. So today I'm in a white, it's like an all-white car. Hella. NGK. Cosworth. It's the Chevy Cosworth. That's a thing. Not Ford Cosworth, Chevy Cosworth. Oh, I didn't set up my my pit strategy. Hold on, let me do that real quick. I'm gonna set up my setups. So I'm gonna save this one. Save. You know what? No, I'm gonna save this one as qualifying. I'm looking out of the nose hole on my index to type quali. Save, and then I'm gonna add fuel for the race. And then save this one as race. Ta-da! There we go. So I got one for qualifying and one for race. I don't want to add. I don't want to change my. I'm not changing anything. I don't need to change anything. I keep thinking, oh, should I add some more rear camber? It gets kind of loose. If I add a little bit more rear camber, maybe it'll have a little bit more rear grip, but it doesn't really need that. I just need to not drive like a Dumby.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Hello.
there he is. I was
Yeah,
just about to say, why do I get the feeling I'm driving a Stradale every time I get in this car? Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna wait a couple more minutes. I did get a message from Tom saying he won't be able to make it tonight. So yeah, one less on
That sucks.
the list. I sure hope there will be a couple more showing up, but regardless, we're going to start the qualification in a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna race tonight because I didn't want to. I know you guys are pretty close in the standings. That's what William was telling me, so I didn't want to be any part of causing a problem with that.
No,
Well,
it's with us.
yeah, there'll be plenty of room on the track.
There's
Those
track for everyone. We want you here.
Well, I'll see. I'll see how I feel.
Come on in,
Like I
the
said,
water's
I
fine.
haven't driven since the first race, so you know, don't have a.
Well, don't
Car
let
is
us
set
be
up.
the reason you don't race.
No,
We want you here.
I'm working on it now. As I tweak things up, I'll get more confident. So we'll see how things are after quali.
All right.
But I saw you guys talking about the force feedback being excessive, and mine was a little low. But that's because I've got this software that automatically adjusts for clipping for every car and every track, every combo.
Okay.
And the thing, it's not set up for this track yet, so that's what I'm
Yeah, it's not the average if you're driving kind of normal. It's the base feedback I guess is okay, but you can sometimes get spikes which are really annoying.
Oh yeah. No, that's why I've got this stuff, because it eliminates all that.
I use what is it? What do I use?
I think I
forget the name of the
posted
app.
what I'm using. It's FF Clip, I think is what it's called.
Sidekick.
Oh, that's a different one. Yeah.
And all it does is it just tells me, oh, we think it's too high. Please turn it down.
Oh well, this one actually does it.
Oh, that's cool.
It
Yeah.
automatically adjusts it.
Okay guys, I think we're going to get this show on the road, literally.
How long is quali?
15 minutes.
All right, here we go.
Relatively high, I'd say.
Okay, let me go out first so you guys can practice passing. You guys that know me, I stick to the racing line if I can, you know, if I'm under control.
You drive very predictably.
And then I let you guys do your thing, you know.
We have no problem racing you.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, happy qualifying, everybody.
Well, it's a smaller grid than I expected.
Yeah, just
Kabuki.
yeah, the grid might take a while to build up. Just saying that because we're not that many on the track, so don't expect full grip within a couple of laps.
So what Patrice is saying is the track takes a while to rubber in. When qualifying starts, it resets the track, like as if nobody's driven on it in a while. So as we do more laps, the track will have more and more grip as we put some sticky rubber down on the race line. All right, here we go. First flying lap. I really want to just do a 29 off the bat. Just get it out of the way. Low 29. Let's go. I might not be talking a lot this time. Timing's a little off there. Not quite. Come on. A little deep. Cut some time off on turn 2 for sure.
Easy.
I'm trying to join. I haven't done anything up to this point. I don't have this track for some reason. It's saying track missing. Does anybody know if this was a special download or?
Yeah,
But,
track pack is in the very first lane.
yeah, I downloaded all that. I don't know why it's not showing up. I just went all the way down.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we're qualifying now, so I think I'm allowed to talk too much. Sorry.
I need to focus. Okay, that was actually not bad. I can still go faster. Come on. I just got a nail turn 2. Not great, honestly. Turned in a little early, braked a little early. Tried to make up for it in the middle of the corner, doesn't really work. How'd I mess that up? I released the brake too aggressively. Too big of a slide. Focus on next lap, honestly. Maybe take a little break. Oh. How much fuel I got? I got just a few laps left. Before I run out of fuel anyway. There's 6.5 minutes left in qualifying. So I probably don't even have enough time to take fuel and go back out, which is fine. I could have done some math to figure out how much fuel I should take to be able to only run out of fuel right at the end, but 12 liters is enough. Alright, let's set up for this this front straight here. Don't pull out in front of me, please.
Sorry.
I'm surprised that slide was too big. It was very small. Alright, come on. Let's just do a tofu lap. Frick it. Tofu lap. It has a little bit too much grip for me to do it with that subtle of movements, huh? Oh, please. Thank you. I lost 2/10 in the last sector being too careful, but it's a good lap. Tofu! Delivery! Incoming! go. See, that's how you go fast, people. Just deliver tofu for a living. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm about to run out of fuel and the car doesn't weigh anything. Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm turning in too early for this. It's fine. It ruins the exit just a little bit. That might be my last lap. It's yeah, I'm just gonna pull over. I don't have any more fuel or time, and I'm gonna take a break and drink some water before the race starts, because I'm 8/10 ahead. I think Inochi maybe has traffic. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom real quick and come right back. I'll show you the car one more time. Ta-da!
Oops, I ran out of gas.
I have returned. Alright, I'm going back to pits. Race setup, which is the same setup, but with fuel. And that's fine. It's not bad for, you know, joining late and only having driven the car one race so far. I mean, I think that's who was talking. I'm not sure, because I haven't looked at the Discord. Oh, somebody stopped on the outside of turn 1. Will they disappear and reappear in pits? Maybe not. Oh, yep. There he is. That's Inochi. Did he beat my time? That's the question. No, I don't believe so. There's 7 seconds left in qualifying.
Don't forget to mute your mics, guys.
Am I not on push to talk?
Yes, definitely.
I'm on push to talk. But I do 29.1. I could do 28 if I spent more time really pushing, but it takes a lot of mental effort. Okay, yeah, I know she only did a 130.4. He was doing 129.7 like 20 minutes ago in practice. It's interesting. So yeah, these two are going to be close to me. These are the two or both of these people right here, Patrice and Luis, are, I'm pretty sure, only 1 point behind me. How you can go back out? Wait. What? How did... What? I didn't think you could leave pits after qualifying ended. It just lets you do it? Weird. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So that's gonna be, you know, directly behind me. Threatening. Why is it only checkered for 2 people? Because I didn't finish the lap I was on? That's probably why I could go back out too. I think it only ends if everybody's in the pits. If you haven't finished your lap, I don't know, because it says I haven't finished my lap because I was gonna run out of fuel anyway. People still out there doing laps.
Congrats, Connor, on purple in all 3 sectors.
Thank you. What did I just hit?
Yeah, that's a wild time.
Oh, I think I
An
accidentally just went
animal.
into spectate mode. What the frick? How do I get out of spectate mode?
I don't even know how to get it.
F-
Spectate mode.
F1.
F1?
It's just camera.
No, that's just camera. I might have to rejoin.
Oh, are you in a VR?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
There's a button, but I don't remember what it is. Rejoining, you have plenty of time to rejoin if you got it.
Oh, he'll never make it in time.
No, he will.
I'm already
What
doing
happened?
that.
That'd be horrible.
Might as well just-
Oh.
You might as well just surrender the race, Connor. You're not going to get back in time.
Oh,
So
you're so right. You're so
Yeah.
right. Oh, wow.
See you
Why,
next
why
time.
am I back already? Wow, it's a miracle.
see you next
Congrats on
season. Okay,
Congrats
bye.
on the season, Patrice.
So, 50 liters is like just enough. 55 is safe, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If I'm a bit under at 50. Computation would be 52, but yeah, 55 you're good.
Okay.
Depends
I've-
how much you push the gas pedal. I guess. For
You got tires pumped up too.
You
I
won't
see,
believe
right?
how sideways I was on that 29.1.
Yeah, these cars like to go sideways. It's weird.
Oh, so you were cheating, huh?
Let's go sideways cheating.
It's tofu delivery mode.
Yeah.
Tire wear 180, right? Oh yeah, I see that.
160, 180, something like that.
I think Doggo wants in the room, but it's gonna be too hot in here for him.
I've made a last-minute tow change.
Don't do that.
tasty.
Well, That's always good at the last minute.
Right?
I forced myself to stop doing last-minute setup changes.
Oh.
I had to stop. I had to force myself.
It's just better to drive the car how you know it.
Well, he likes to make things interesting.
I mean, I want to be a wild card for myself and for you guys.
Fair. Doesn't show my times anymore.
So just a quick reminder, the orange zone is up to turn 2, I think, which this is a record of some sort. Just the second corner, but yeah, that's something that's been done in CMS and other races. T2 for Mid Ohio is should do it. So, but still be careful down the straight to T3 and 4.
What is the weather like? Okay, good.
All
I'm doing
right.
a pit stop strategy, like I said I was
30.
gonna. Tire pressures, let me check. 23, 25, 24, 25.
I don't think that requires any tire pressure changes.
23,
No,
25,
doesn't look like it.
24, 25, right?
Wait,
and
what?
then
I don't think there-
1
if you were
liter,
good, if you were good during the practice and during qualifying,
23, 25.
then you should be okay.
I just noticed an issue with my setup though. I noticed my pit stop tire pressures were way off.
You got 1 minute left to figure that out. Yeah.
What is?
Yeah, the thing with sim racing, you're the engineer, team manager, driver. You know, you do everything.
We said 55 liters total.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's safe.
you're good with that.
Thank you.
So here's the grid. What? Let me stand up. Be all fancy. Here we go. It's but I think that's wait. Yeah, Patrice, Will.
Let's
wait,
rock.
Anochi. Oh, I don't have much time, do I? 30 seconds. I got time. My mirrors should work a little better today, although they're still not doing the VR thing. Like it's still just a camera. I don't know how to get that to work again.
Oh boy.
Let me adjust my viewpoint a little bit.
No, there's only 7 of us.
Yeah, a bit on the thin side, but regardless, it will be fun. Good luck, everybody.
Well, I'll block like 3 people, okay? That'll help.
Woo! Here comes somebody. Oh, joined late. So, I got away. My best start of the season, I would say, because I actually practiced the start. And also my gearing is just much better for starts now. This track likes one of the middle gear sets instead of one of the really tall ones, like some of the other tracks did. So now I'm just trying to stay ahead of Patrice and not make any mistakes. For an hour. Here's Brent. Already got a back marker. So soon I'm going to have to start worrying about tire strategy, but for right now, I'm just trying to keep my pace up. Not unduly wear my tires. I want to have options. Oh, people are doing pretty good in this car. Like, I'm surprised how good these guys are doing in this car compared to the Ferrari. Like, if this was still the Ferrari, this lap traffic would have been much different. It's crazy how I'm on lap 3. I have lap traffic, but it's because he started from the pits really late. Alright, he's letting me by. Oh. Looked like Patrice went wide? I'm not sure. No, he's on the line. I think he just braked late to get by in the same corner. Which I don't think was necessary, honestly. One of the things I don't like about Assetto Corsa is it doesn't penalize you enough, it doesn't punish you enough for not doing heel-toe. Like, you can use it as extra brake bias. Like, I can use it as extra brakes, which in real life you don't really want to do. It's too much shock loading. Even if you're smooth with the clutch, you're just going to wear your stuff out, you know? You're going to burn your clutch, or you're going to break traction. It's not a good idea. But in this game, I noticed that when I really start pushing, I just have a habit of not doing enough heel toe, and it rewards me for it by slowing the car down faster. Which is neat, I guess. I mean, it's one of those tricks that, you know, you can learn. It's like, well, you should learn how the car works. Like, whoever's driving, you should figure out what works. You know, that's part of the skill of driving the car, is figuring out how to drive it. But it's not always realistic, like, to do some of these things. That being said, realism is relative. You know, just because something doesn't work in real life the same way in the same car doesn't mean it's not a skill that can translate. Because part of it is not just that specific skill, it's the fact that you're able to figure those things out, right? Like, it's the skill of learning a car that you're improving, not necessarily the skill of specifically, you know, something like downshifting without heel toe. It's the skill of figuring out how to drive the car, regardless of what works. You know, you just figure out what that is and do it. And to be fair, these cars probably have very light rotating assemblies, very light drivetrains, so you probably don't have to blip too much. Like, it probably isn't as much shock loading as it would be in something like a road car, like my Corvette, which has like a huge amount of rotational mass from its road car flywheel. If I were to go out on a road course and downshift my Corvette without heel toe the way I do this thing, like just bam, bam, up to high revs like that, it would not appreciate it. I'm 3 seconds up now. How many laps am I on? Oh man, I really need to get better at reading this UI. Reading my HUD, figure out how many laps I'm on. It's over there somewhere. I just don't want to look that far. I swear it's supposed to be over there. Alright, I'm gonna stop checking. I'm just gonna drive by time. So I'm at 52 minutes. 53 minutes-ish. It's only been 7 minutes. I determined that it's very possible for me to do the whole race, or like nearly the whole race, at a good pace without taking tires while drifting. Like, even with this tire wear turned up, I purposefully drifted like probably 20-30 laps of a stint, and I was only losing about a second. Let's see, what is my lap? What are my lap times like? About a second to a second and a, I don't know what my lap times are. About a second to a second and a half versus my regular race pace. Right, but I had to push pretty hard to get that, so it's probably a little more if you consider that I did 29.1. But it's still pretty close to everybody else's qualifying time. My time on worn out tires. So it's very possible for me to not take tires if I save tires sufficiently, which I've been doing a pretty good job. I haven't been sliding too much. I've been just kind of calm and sticking to the racing line. And, you know, being patient on the throttle, all that stuff you're supposed to do in a race car. Not tofu delivery mode for the race. Oh, like that. A little bit of tofu delivery, that's fine. Oh, is he catching up to me? Did I teach him too much while he was following? I need to stop worrying. Even if he catches up to me, he's got to pass me, and I know how to defend pretty well. And what's the gap to Will? It's pretty big. He's not actually gaining on me. I think that was just an illusion because we were in a slow part of the track. Maybe he took out half a second. That's okay. Just need to focus on what's in front of me for the next 20 minutes or so. Nihoi, nihoi. I really like this track. It's so flowy and I love the elevation change. I like how a lot of the corner exits actually fall away. It's kind of neat. It's very American. It's like a lot of tracks in the U.S. that do that. In most places, you don't see that. You know, corner exit that falls away. This makes for an interesting approach to the corner. You have to approach it a little differently. Like you can't, even if it's a corner where if it was like a two-dimensional thing, like you just look at it from top down, you'd be like, oh, I would want to set up for exit speed on this corner. You want to set up for exit speed on a corner where there's no exit, where the exit just falls out from under you. You know, like for example, turn 4, I think, no 5. I guess the kink's probably 3, and then 4 is the right-hander, and then 5 is that middle S that goes over that crest, right? So this is 3, I'm guessing. And if this is 4, right here, then if I set up for corner exit right here, right, if I come all the way out here like these rubber marks, and I set up for this corner exit, and I floor it right here, guess what? There's a hill there. Like it falls out, it falls away from you, right? So you can't really anticipate. You can't approach it like it's a two-dimensional thing. You know, it's three-dimensional. You have to drive into the compressions and drive over the crests, knowing the car is going to slide out a little bit over them. Seems like Patrice is not struggling too hard to stay up with me. He's right on my butt now. Should probably stop talking and purposefully taking bad lines. He's just doing really well. Like, I could be in trouble. He probably wants me to start pushing, which is a reasonable thing for me to do if I'm going to take tires. But I might just save tires and then not take them. Ooh. Spicy. But then the problem is, if he's matching my pace, you know, doing 130s, and I don't take tires, I might get ahead of him by 15 seconds, and then he's just going to come right back and pass me. So I probably need to take tires, so I probably need to push. He's too close for me to do that gamble. Time to push. He's right behind me. I brake too late. I brake too late. I was looking at my lap time. See, I need to focus on what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see him in my mirrors or not, but he's there. Not directly in my mirrors, but he's right behind me. This is tough. I'm actually having to push. It feels really good. I miss having to push in a race. It feels really good. Come on, car. Hold on to it, car. Not like that, car. Oh, I almost threw it away. Come back, come back. Just do it again. Just do it again. Pull away. Pull away. Do not let him get in my draft. Come on. All right, I'm making too many mistakes again. He's not letting me get away unless I calm down. fuel is burning off. I can brake later. 9 minutes left till halfway mark. That's crazy. I have not been able to pull away yet. Alright, come on. Let me pick up the pace. There we go. Turn 2. I just cannot open a gap. It's crazy. It's great. I'm a little rusty under pressure, and I need it. And we got lap traffic coming up soon. I know I can do 29s if I'm just smooth. Do not make any mistakes here. off rhythm there, that weird inside pass. I say weird, it wasn't weird that I did it, it was weird how I did it. Didn't do a good job. I think Patrice is getting held up more by them than I am now. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna wait until I really start to feel the tires slow me down, and then I'll pit. Whenever that is.
Sorry, Jason.
Incident.
Exiting red zone V6.
Yeah, Patrice was having a hard time getting around for some reason. Alright, I'm feeling a little more comfortable now with my track position. Not so close to Patrice. Late apex. Kind of held on to the speed there, yeah. Got a little bit better exit. About a quarter of a tenth faster to do it that way than I did on my best lap so far in the race. I think my my normal approach is faster when I nail it, like I did on a 29-1 with the tofu delivery mode. But not bad for race pace with fuel, etc. Well, I lost a lot of time there in that last section. Yeah, the longer I wait, the fresher my tires will be at the end of the race, so I'm gonna wait probably at least 5 laps past the halfway point. See, that's tofu delivery mode right there. Sort of race pace version. Late turn in. Alright, do not get my tires too hot. They will wear faster when they're hot, I think. the old GT Academy trick with the curb to let the car turn. Get on the throttle earlier when you're on the curb because the car naturally wants to turn when you hit the gas. No cheese in second. Did Patrice pit or did Patrice make a mistake? Huh. I don't need to slow down looking at it. I lost like half a second looking at the frickin' live timing. Come on. Yeah, my last lap was 130.4 and I'm chilling. Car's definitely braking better now that the fuel load is dropping. The tires haven't really started to slow down yet, so my race pace is pretty fast. Mid 130s, just calm, not pushing. It's kind of what I'm shooting for. Don't need to do my qualifying lap every lap. Not for a whole hour, I don't. Last lap is a 130 flat. I'm on very good pace. I don't need to pit yet. A little weight on the throttle, but it's fine. Got some more lap traffic ahead. Maybe another minute, I'll catch up. 2 minutes, something like that. Another couple laps, probably. Well, no, there he is already. Let's see how close I am on the next straight, though. Alright, yeah, it might still be a lap. I mean, if I catch up at all, he's doing pretty good. I'm gonna catch up. But, yeah, it takes a little longer than I'm used to compared to the Ferrari. I know I already mentioned that, but even the guys who are, you know, being lapped during the race are going much better relative to, you know, the fastest times than they were in the Ferrari. The delta is a lot tighter. Oh, I locked up my fronts a little too much. A late turn in. I really need to turn my head more. I have VR. I need to look. Not just use my eyes. I'm so used to just using my eyes instead of turning my head from years and years of using a single monitor. And there's certain parts on the track where I should really just turn my head a little bit. Here, I need to see I turned my head, now I can actually hit that apex. A little late on my braking and my turn in. Alright, am I gonna pit? No. I'm doing too good on these tires. But I don't think they'll last to the end of the race. Alright, I'm pitting next lap. One of my tires is yellow. Oh, 3 of my tires are yellow. I'm still doing low 30s, low 130s. The tree's pitted already. You might think he's gonna undercut, I don't know, I can't remember which one's which. He's gonna try to make up lap time on track with the fresh tires, and then when I pit, he wants to be closer to me, but it's not gonna work because my pace is too fast on these tires the way they are. They're just not worn out yet. I'm still going very quickly. It is starting to get into tofu delivery territory though, so I should pit. If you manage the tires well enough, your pace stays, you can keep your pace up even as the tire grip drops because your you're making up time on braking and straight line acceleration out of the corners from the lighter fuel load. But anyway, it's time to pit. Which is over there. Alright, changing tires, add 1 liter. Everything looks good. Really didn't need to bog there, but that's okay. Still coming out in first. Patrice is 20 seconds back according to live timing. Not sure why. Maybe it's just live timing being bootleg and janky again. In any case, I'm in first. That's all that matters to me. I've pitted. There's only 18 minutes left. Oh, okay, there we go. 10 seconds. Yeah. I'm gonna have fresher tires for the rest of this race. So I'm gonna be able to push and try to set a really fast time. I really want to set a really fast race lap. Everybody's doing so good this season though. It's not like last season where I could set a time that was like 2 seconds faster than everybody in the Ferrari. I have not been able to do that this season in this car. Which I'm very surprised by, honestly, because the Ferrari for me was super easy to drive. It's a simple car. Whereas this is a little more, it feels a little more technical, like you have to do more things to be fast. Right? The Ferrari is just the bare like essentials. It just boiled down to just a few things you had to do. Braking, there was no brake control needed. You just smash the brake pedal because it's drum brakes. You just need all the brake power you can get. Just brake in a straight line, smash the brake pedal. It was super easy. This car, you actually have to trail brake properly. You know, like to get the car to rotate in the corners, all that stuff. It's a little more twitchy. And yet everybody's doing so good with it. It's interesting. Dang it. Sorry about being quiet, just kind of driving. Trying to be consistent and quick. I'm doing low 130s every lap, 15 minutes left. I'm just spreading my lead over time. I think that pace early on in the race was, you know, like a real hard push, and then it's hard to sustain that level of pushing. If you don't have enough practice to like drive the track on autopilot almost, it's real hard to push like that for very long, like a few laps, and then it's just exhausting. So might be one of those situations where you push too hard in the beginning of the race and you just start making mistakes. I was even starting to make mistakes, trying to stay ahead. But I think my autopilot pace, my practiced kind of in the zone pace is faster than Patrice's, just because I did a lot more practice.
You weren't supposed to follow that.
What a tool.
Oh, I smacked that curb a little hard. I caught the high side of it. I'm starting to get hungry. I ate right before this race started. Not right before, I guess. Come on, I want to set 28. I don't think I will, but as fuel burns off, if as we get close to the end, it's possible. I'm pretty sure my fastest lap was actually toward the beginning of the race when I had full fuel, trying to stay ahead of Patrice. It's crazy how fast he was going at the beginning of the race. On full fuel. I mean, I was staying ahead, but barely. And I was running, like, really fast lap times to stay ahead. barely. Alright, I have the potential to do a 128 on this lap if I really nail everything else. I didn't quite nail that. Man, I'm just late there. I don't know what I'm doing. Ugh. How was that so fast from the inside? It's probably because I set up for exit speed. I sacrificed at the last turn. Also, my car is lighter than it was a lap ago. I'm missing this apex. I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Definitely didn't drive off the road for no reason. All by myself. I would never do such a thing. It's a weird line. Got up on the curb too much. Alright, I just need to finish the race. I don't need to be pushing anymore for lap time. I don't think I'm going to get it. Just 5.5 minutes remain. So far, I am still in the lead by 30 seconds. I'm not sure why it ends up this way, because at the beginning of the race, it seemed like it was going to be very close. And I was struggling to keep ahead. That's fast. That's fast. I ruined it. I ruined it again. It's fine. Still have a couple more chances to do a 28. It's not what I meant to do, but, you know, reasonably fast with this little fuel left in the car. Three minutes. Two minutes. Thank you. I bent my wheel again. I need to quit hitting that one. 36 seconds, it's the final lap. I am not gonna stop pushing for a faster lap. No reason to stop pushing until the very last second. So I'm still up. Leaders on final lap. Oh, I ruined my lap, but that's okay. It's the last one. And I'm in the lead. I love the way this car drives on this track. It slides really nice. Victory drift. Some victory manji, very poorly. I believe that means that I won the championship. Patrice, 27.9 seconds back. Man, my pace at the end, I was flying.
Oh wow. Sorry, Anucci, about that bump.
No worries at all.
I was
Is the
definitely
race-
not feeling my best this race.
Is the race really over, or do I need to do one more lap?
No.
I mean, I stopped, so I hope it's over.
It's
yeah,
over.
I'm
It's
doing,
over.
I'm doing donuts. So yeah.
Because it says race over for me, but I saw that last time and it was a lie.
Yeah. I mean, feel free to finish, but we're not.
Yeah. I'm gonna do one more just in case.
Oh, I drove backwards too far and it put me back in the pits and gave me a penalty.
I saw that.
Oh man.
Oh wow, DQ'd.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was thinking if I was the only one just completely soaked after this one.
It always
couldn't
gets hot
take
in
it
my room.
anymore. After
Like-
Jason got past me the last time, I pulled over and turned on my fan. And took off my shirt. I couldn't take no more.
I think my GPU uses like 300 watts when I'm playing.
That's a lot of power.
Means you got a good one.
It dumps all that heat right into my little room though.
Well, you gotta have some immersion factor here.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. But I mean, I need more breeze. It's open car.
That's true, yeah. That's why I turned on the fan.
William. Holy smokes, that was scary. The whole thing intense.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry for the
yes.
bump.
And sorry about scaring the shit out of you when I spun out there right in front of you.
It's
Yeah.
like which way?
Yeah, Patrice, you were going really fast at the start of the race there. I was worried.
Yeah, that was what I was hoping for. So you get starting driving with your mirrors or something and just miss the turn or whatever.
I was pushing really hard and I just braked a little late for that little kink and I put a tire on the grass and I almost lost it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in the zone or something. I don't know. I didn't put much lap on to prepare, to be honest. What you see on the survey was pretty much it. Maybe a couple more, but so when I made the last decision, last minute decision, I didn't change my setup. I just stuck with my qualification setup, which was a lot looser than the race one, and it worked great actually. I think some of the speed came from that.
Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty sideways a lot of the race.
And I found it. Yeah, I had huge pace early on. Just to keep you in front of me for 20 minutes was an accomplishment in itself. So I was happy
Yeah,
about that.
I was worried. I was like, oh, he's going really fast. This is as fast as I can go.
Well, it was as fast as I could go too. So, well, I would have needed some mistake on your end, but yeah, second half of the race I was kind of spent. couldn't,
Yeah, it's
couldn't do it
tiring
again.
to do it for that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrice.
Congrats, Connor
was
and
good.
Patrice.
Yeah, congrats for the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't check the result exactly, but yeah, I think I'm finishing first. Anucci, you're third. Yeah, is that right?
Ooh.
Is that right?
Well,
I
there's
ended
the
up-
drop week, right?
Well, Anucci's third at this race, so means I got a 4-point differential and would mean I finish first. But everybody knows who's the boss, so I got away because Connor missed one, and yeah, we didn't drop the result this season, unfortunately.
Oh, there's no drop this season?
No, there isn't. Well, it was in the
Yeah.
in the rules earlier because I felt 5 races start dropping one, just 4 races. I felt it was kind of short. well, maybe I should keep one just in case for everybody in case of a technical issue.
Oh man,
I didn't
my
know that.
championship is ruined.
That drop, man, because I miss Mount Tremblant. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I wasn't even here in the state for Watkins Glen. Damn.
okay.
Yeah, I thought there was a drop. That's
yeah, well,
I
it's
think I
yeah.
said it a few times. My bad.
Yeah, well, there's no that was decided before the season was announced with the most
Well.
smaller amount of races. I felt dropping one was maybe a
gotta
bit too
read
much.
the rule book.
Yeah, well, they turn it. I'm benefiting from it, but yeah, Connor has been close to untouchable this season. Well, so yeah, just lucky to get away with this one.
And it would have made a difference if I could have dropped one of those 2 races I made this year.
Oh my god.